Akwaba, I had to go off because I had put Abba Taylor's picture up for so long, so they were going to restrict me. So I had to go off and come back. That's the best way I think I should use to resolve it. So, Akwaba, I'll go and braid my hair this morning. Anywho, the one for Ghana, God bless you. Ifwa Santua, Ifwa Chirinyame, Ike, Misty Mula. Akwaba. So I'm not going to put any pictures because they are going to restrict me. Listen to this buffoon.
This man, yesterday, Andre Yao, this man openly flogged his wife, Oba, or running Ewo Efie, and Ode Aba Egu Obaso. UK Abebrese, Wataba instead Flamingo. You didn't see anything wrong with it. You didn't want to comment on this. You, as a woman, you had no issues with this issue. You didn't even tweet about it to say, when Yonko Bar and then the Bema Chin Swaba or Bono. What is America? And I'm just a gun of weight GB. When you're a Nikon cameras be, and it's a cameras be.
Araba
no, when you're grant, what we church or grant about 6 years. When you're back, now we're Ghana Bay movie. Now we're Ghana for saying today you are telling Ghanaians we are not a serious country. But the country you are in, the same person who is president, you know, such allegation has been leveled against him. Is America too not a serious country? Your fellow woman on your about to say, and there were one of them Eddie Abagun so. Pasiaba went to Yan back. When I was side slave queen associations, you know, you people could not put one letter together in support of this woman who is like you, who has every single thing you have. You could not stand up to speak for this woman. You could not take to Twitter to advocate that men beating women like yourself, or maybe you don't see yourself as a woman. Maybe you used to have more people into one katano. What's your bar? These are the things you have to advocate for. And stuff like this, you try to let the world know, say, there are some men in Ghana, get me a video, a picture. There are some men in Ghana who are brutalizing women, who are harassing women. Even
Abba Taylor, thank you for exhibiting another side of your stupidity. I am going to accord you the necessary replies. As usual, I'm going to floor you effortlessly because with Jim levels no was born. I ever for me video na mam credit I was born in. I am am credit neye dudu akwaba. Pepa Wancho, oh was born, thank you for power tapping. Kevin Taylor, you have been dealing with some feeble creatures, but don't worry, I've got you. You will learn to leave Amake Abebrese alone. Capiche? You will learn henceforth your likes. Kwasi afotida wa wotun wobwa eribiti dese wabroni. Kevin, you will tread carefully when you are coming here to want to look holier than thou. Sit the fuck down somewhere. In there Thursday, me baoba by heart. In there, me baoba papa. Stupid fool. Abake Abebrese, she's more accomplished than you ever be. She didn't have to marry somebody to get documentation to do shit. She earned them. Fuck off. Stupid fool. What's Samo brofuno? Waso fokotro. What's Samo brofuno? You toy boy. Pasia. woko mmemu a ye di utru mu asiama osika woko mmemu a wo chisa wokotokoto yire ansa wenya tenabia kwasia kwa. What sort of stupidity is this that you keep exhibiting? You're an asshole, Kevin Taylor. You are an asshole. You pick on women. Why the fuck you do that, I don't know. But not this time fucking round. Stupid idiot. We have a big mistake like Jane Nana, that Kwasia vice president. That stupid fool. That Nana Jane Abuano. She's Ghana's fucking biggest mistake. Abua. Inkwala wu cross yon tiye. Unifeni chem papa, Kevin. Unifeni chem papa. Kwasia. Ama ke Abebrese onyoden. Ama ke Abebrese onyoden. Nya brofo no ozo tro grant na. Ko tro bia. Wo sam mo brofo no. Aboa wos wonzi tuna nche. Ama wonando. Wos wonka zi tuna nka esinti. Abentse ya aboa demi. Kevin, abazana wo samon kon two ni ba obi a wo maame ye wo proof then no original red light district wo suwar ka be legitimate bastard. Abededa inya werenya aye wa funu popopo den tropo inya werenya kwasia awa boda wo pe botuma bechiche besi ahoroba abodam wo yira na anyi mo ahin faze wo yira mo ahin faza wo yiri osha Walmart leggings ya abodam ehu aboedam ehu amake Abebrese onyoden na Jane abua no wo na Jane abua no Ghana's biggest mistake. That bitch who doesn't give a fuck about women. So allegedly Nigel Gazy or rape Miss Bell. Not this bitch. Wako Tuesika so that Miss Bell will not make noise. She went to pay her off. Allegedly. In fact, if I don't add, what the fuck will you people do? What am I then? Kwasiakwa. What bet see them ashisha na horoba. No one sit there. I mean, I can hear some sending message more send them on some whilst I mean on you Peter Alaje Peter Alabi Neyerno. We were all presenting papers at the same thing. Ma bodamo. When in brofwa wo train what they call that level. Kwasiakwa. Anywhere who am beka. Aba Taylor. That stupid woman. Ghana's first biggest mistake. It is because of Abuasa that Samira will struggle when it is time for her to come. Oh, Samira is going to be a president of this country. Oh, fuck off. You can't change her destiny. She is already in the making. Wana Samira Baumia. Ebe na munieni. Ntimu munieni. The trail behind her is just awe-inspiring. Enti owe dwuma Samira we dwuma ye and I'm me buano. Nana Jane is one huge fucking mistake. A bitch like that. It's a sitting vice. She claims she through her stupid aid ama pratna nenwa hoti si there awula washa wig no. Da ma kosia besiaba no. Mwe Jimion. Awu Kevin Taylor say ya bua ejim dodo. Time na Lordina Mahama Baposha or she share Sam George Ahrobano. You didn't come to ask any woman why or anything because you don't like Sam George. Abua. This Kwasia guy or say if that is what he would do to also give them marks. This Kwasia Jampo guy. Kwasia way. Abua way for you to say, for you to compare Jampo to Trump already is an admission of guilt. Wouldn't him say Jampo Abua Kwasia. Your biggest problem is not the fact that Jampo allegedly did that stupidity, but the fact that the lady is talking about that but didn't talk about something else. Who stupid vice president no? Who kwasia besia not na don't know. Also one sida moframa biewu. Let me play it for you. Abua.
No serious country will appoint documented sexual offenders to high government positions.
Thank you. Asamwa amaka
country will appoint documented sexual offenders to high government positions.
Pepe.
No serious country will appoint documented sexual offenders to high government positions. No serious country will appoint documented sexual offenders to high government positions.
And she's right. And the fact that you went as far as comparing this to Donald Trump, a whole sitting president of the United States. That's why I'm comparing your stupidity to that bitch. Abua Kwasiakwa. We just got a supposed first vice female. What impact has she brought? She's always where there is bad things happening. Muntio trio no. This Kwasia Besia o giant Bawe. Oko sign petition say yenja boys no. Abua Kevin Taylor no wante. O giant Kevin Taylor onanta intropo in Saman. Aye de semine hul Kwasia onante ante de Kwasia for boys no mbuosama woka efa besia no ho. It is worse than guy or bruniri. Abua abue won ferimpo se wankasa so wo be sorry se we e be ma wo be gina se Ghana for mema munjai jimie no. It is still a woman's fault that a woman didn't correct Kwasia. Kevin, this from now hence, you are not ever going to be picking on any human person, any human being, much more a woman. Kwasia. I think you are a cross-dresser. What the fuck is your problem? You want so badly to be a woman, Anabaza. Why do you pick on women? And then you are always insinuating that woman doesn't look like. Are you stupid? That's your wife. Why the elf? Well, you know that wasn't here. Cartoon movies, you know. Kwasia. Aparwoba no area. What Carolite no sis wo afraid do. Ezero parwoba no hon. Apar no area. Abua, because she's not white enough to belong to the Jew community. Until you are lightening her skin. Stupid idiot. You stupid idiot. Abebrese is way more fucking accomplished than you will ever be. I pa porno. Kwasia so I should pajamas. Na ye bejina na ye defend them all. Talk. Wani. Imbatina azenoda ininamfia ahwa wo ntobro Kwasia mpenyi abodam daen. You want to pick on women who are bigger than you, especially when they are in the media space doing better when it comes to journalism. Abua Kwasia na Jane talk no. One or your first vice no. Osimo frama wimpo wante. Kwasia. Aba sam na ebe kan fa ho. Mo jimi ma. Kwasia biso. O na nimpa na ewo no. We begina alien page so Kwasia. Mudie jimia ye muhwenye ye jampo abua no ono o deserve se mo beba be defend no jampo na or was me see the fact that Kevin Taylor will link it to Trump, equate it to Trump is admission. Se oni se jampo ayesa Kwasia asem no Abambua sami. So Jampo, the best he could do. Only the also John or ya bua. You people are fucking intolerant. But people for no so find yomo. Someone ya kwasia frank o giant second in Japan. Or be catch am say no crime, no voter. Na mo ya man koto. Kwasia for someone who says na ono oni bidi. Ono oni bidi obetumi a mama before the year ends. Mama no up to the end of next year. He can't finish that supposed mansion he's building. He can't finish it. Kwasiam penisa. O jane numu chiramu. Modia mumu ye gullible. What the fuck did Abebrese say wrong? If this stupid boy is living in America and calling Donald Trump names, I am praying Donald Trump will get his ass for it. Stupid idiot. Why nobody is going for his IP address? Come. How I will blow this out of proportion. You will be shocked, motherfucker. Stupid idiot. You will always pick on women who are better than you. Abebrese is better than you. You ain't shit. Marie kitty po, Marie kitwa wepo. You were picking on her because she was excelling in areas ayaoya. Stupid. When Jimmy say yebe odi what bodam Fabra won fan bampo mizibe hia na wode ba. Kwasia waka wo fi asem wewie. Papa na obo ne yere no. Gender ministry already. Kwa woman enye ni fie na osama ni woman no. Sa na amomo na we twa bom da pan no. Or someone woman enye ni fie na osama woman no. She sees herself like she's on some idiot. Or no eduma say no when we plant a sinifie. So when we plant a sinifie. Okay. This inkwasia for no ye yempenin for Shetal said when you fear from. Where do you think they were having the interview? When you look at that, where do you think they were having the interview? She's so full of herself. Mamina ya bunu no. Wan my didn't buy any fear because on na mono on to me because kwasia. I want you to show me the video you did on Nana Jane now. Buana or say, one to send Colabia Wumayama or Masberry, one in a no conchia. Cosia boy. Tia Cosia someone. Petu Prat. Petu. Ama Petu Prat. Tia Cosia someone kind.
Vice President. Emra Masberry. The first time I can any vice president. Emra Masberry ekoso ewoboku. Till subconscious see ye. Emra Masberry akoso. Genti she. Vice president office as a mother.
Kevin Kwasia Taylor. Bra. Ama Petu Prat. Ama Petu Prat. Osen there until Otisa interview her. Emma, this sensible, beautiful lady. Oh, Katrin is saying, Kola 16 beewu. Emma, Omo Masberry, no. Petu Prat, or still on tea, one and check Kevin, one and check body. One and no contiana where buo California hotel was heck, one or two, Nino. Kwasia, this should have been a national cry. If you were honest, this is where you should have chastised that Kwasia. Now, Monsieur, your vice president, no, Ojino robot now, Osiwano. Abuana miye manka oniri aseno. Kwasia. Adena mwe Jimmy say. Kwasia foti sa wo Kevin. Adena mwe Jimmy sa. Hey. Ama ke Abebrese onye den. Ama ke Abebrese onye oden. Mepede mumu. Epede onye oden. Abuwa bineba. Ama ke Abebrese na ehunu. Na ama Petu Prat. On the antenon kwasiesem no okay there. Like, this is the spokesperson for the sitting vice president, and she is boldly, arrogantly retorting that she had never heard that 16 children had met their untimely death on the road traps called undulations that you cushion and call potholes. Kwasia, you never one time said anything about it. This girl is sitting there arrogantly retorting. Yensi. Hey, baby, I'm gonna Petu Prat. Gaya neni maye de. Ewure we fifio mo waka ninim biewu. Ose petu a wa shane we gi ose petu musufo. A group of evil motherfuckers. Oyabaza, there is so much darkness around you people. Out in America, you have the fucking freedom of speech to say such stupidity about almighty Donald Trump. I am praying Donald Trump gets your ass. You stupid fool living in a basement. Kwasia. If you are going to equate Donald Trump to this kwasia jampo idia, enye wunim se jampo no enyoma na yeka so ye no ye me bompa ye se nkrofo bebre beba. Listen, every woman, every female who has anything like Jampo did to you, all you need to do is to take snap and egg, do a video, say it and curse. Now found kokot. That Sonyampa, Nanka supposed to, now how many women will come out here and curse him as a Me Too movement? Kwasiakwa. That's what we are going to unite as women to do. We want to know the truth. Ghana Jollof, Monshishe, I will be there. Monshishe, Mama yenye a forum, yen fre a minor. Let's put this fucking thing to rest once the fuck and for all. Yen bisa, obia jampa yo bibia bia wunsro. Yen here anonymous crowd na bed domain. Na na yen tre petition, na yen friend for chemical interrogation. Hooking it up to a lie detector test. O we ye ne nko nnuro ni nyina so no nko dome ne ho sa wanye kwasia abua make Abebrese onbaka ba asam about woman na wobro no aka bisa ama petu prat aka bisa na nkwasi esem ye otena haye hurricane. It even sounds like abua.
The first time I can any vice president Emra Masberia, a coso, a woku. Till second CNC, Emra Masberia coso, Gentishe. Maybe vice president office, as a mother.
The mass burial was even over 24 hours. Kwasia girl is there. Petu Prat osonti wona ne Kevin na moframa 16 when ya kwenhia what Ghana stupid roads we my first vice president female ni aid another stupid bitch otina TV do there. Up until that time of the interview, they had not even heard of such a catastrophe, much more even know that they had been buried inhumanely. And right after that, when your motherfuckers got burnt, you were carrying them in cocoa bags and you gave them defeat. May it happen to Zara. May your daughter never know peace. Kwasia. What happened to those children may happen to Pratt, Womba, Nana Jane. May your grandchildren suffer same fate. Kwasia Taylor. Abua. Wosu bazara onwu dem oframa 16 no. Oko school amama mbefie. Abue. Wo bazara. Yarufu no no she basement ni mo nko baby a. Wo bazara no ye wenua no. No so ko bi ntu nu pau. Abua. Na mama obi anti de kwasia bipo ne bewu. Na hwe mo smart wona ne twe. Wona ne twe. Why are you not worried to go and ask John Mahama that what the fuck does the law say about such unscrupulous maniacs called men? Why isn't that your fucking concern? Kasia, why are you not calling the men to order? Abua, it is still another woman's fault that she didn't come to Kwasia. Were you a female when you were talking for Sewa Bruni? Because you were concocting the story, you motherfucker. Abue. A whole sitting vice president. Also one sit them of pharmacists, they shoot the quota. Kwasia besia them. Yenya abua bida mari or the den from the mama mi wuzini. Chalk mpo. Wagana funa wayan kwasiafo mpanyimfuna wowomu wonyi can supporters wayambua wanya kwasiafo nka you paid money to go and bring such stupidity into governance wayambua no can no vote so you would rather go and bring this. She doesn't even give a fuck when your children die. She says she didn't know. She didn't know they were dead before she would even give a fuck to know they were buried like dead goats. We see a woman that unkokwa wenya unkokwa yareba. Mbua wenya kwa siafa. Enka you will like that Kevin who overlooks this huge thing and talk about kwasia. Amake Abebrese. Is she Ghana's talking mouthpiece? Is she Ghana's talking mouthpiece? Kwasia KSM na wa kwon the coat hanger no. On can see something, say something one. When did he say something? Abua Taylor. Kwasia, you pick on women. Find your level. Trumudini. Kwasia kwa. Na yer kabima. Abodameu. Ama ke Abebrese on your Ama petu prat. Onu no de kwahwehwe nyansa semina eketren. Na kutu baby bata. Maami na ni tiri ho aye de breze orinyin breze saw. Kwasia. A whole sitting vice president. She claims she never heard that 16 children had met with their untimely deaths on the stupid roads in Ghana. They were given fucking mass burial without any government appointee showing nothing. And they claimed they had not heard it. That was not a concern of yours, you bitch. You, Kevin, you are people's bitches. You are a bitch to a lot of idiots. Abuakwa. Imana na yendo yehu. Nanka yesi yerka abomanka, we will topple you in a fucking second, you motherfucker. Kwasi ampenyi. Wo benya ema mwabi mwa abeso camera. Abe defend Samson wa sobiman. Sobiman kwasia we osi. Wo papa we went Samson went to me so anye. Sa excuse be na wo ma ye no ye lame. That lame excuse you are giving us. That fees are see dun ketia na friend as member sister na ntumo nko. Na iru ntumo nko. Ibotuma abe ye hunu. Samson way. Bibia ye ma wo brother be president ma you can walk into the you brag too much. Esida abazi obi brand na fa no call a Jubilee House. You couldn't even get through that fucking Ashanti regional minister. Why you brag? Why you brag, madam? Why? You are a fan like everybody else. When you come here with a photo with John Mahama, it doesn't mean shit. Because if you had that much access to John Mahama, you would never be crying about a him cry. For what? You have direct contact with God. Jesus for my mind. Oh my God. I mean, mutum friend Yankopan directly means show me yesho. Na mana through Jesus Christ. That why direct contact interoperability darling no. I connecting from MTN to tel. No, this is not battery operated. This is plugged in. Huh? Anna, once I say, Yambobium, I'm a petu prat. Yente.
The first time I Ghanaian vice president, Emra Masbury, Ekoso Ewoboku, till Sakonsian see Emra Masbury Akoso, Yente she. Inti Abna, wa uka some way, Abna vice president office, Abna mother. SND, Abna Abebrese, Mammy, walk on a white no, Yabote, Mammy, Ama, maybe so was some say, Naka be best say, and not seem to be Basenka, Abna, be Sababa, say, woman, Namday, Naka be see, Obi, I let me. Abna, you know, you my own. Ena, Minyanka. Masuo baby, I mean, you baby. Asumi mienu pena mewo. Abna, what do you say, mammy?
Inti nanado na baumia omo ye octopus. Ana waye calamari. How many fucking tentacles do you think Dr. Baumia has? You bitch. You bitch. How many fucking tentacles do you think Dr. Baumia has that you were expecting him to be a Spider-Man of economics? Kevin Taylor, this should have been a content for you. Abua. Kwesi Pratt, why are there annual half? Why are there crescent? Why are there peach away to cha? Kwasi Adam, Shaneba Sona Bua. Into me question one. I'm a Pratt Kwasi am penino. Oye CPP ni basis ya oye juma wa yan kwasi afode. Kevin Taylor, this should be your fucking concern. The fact that the highest office of this country, that female highest office, that stupid woman, never heard that 16 children lost their lives on Ghana's stupid ass roads. And even her aide is arrogantly retorting that if someone heard it, it wouldn't be too much for anybody. We have to call the office of the vice president who promised us during campaign. Now when she came, you have to be vigilant for your damn self. Although a neighborhood watchdog for vice president, it will be now afraid. First time, what's the MP before I see something, say something. Waka found cause be there. Hope give yourself two, you know. Waka found one. Cause be the KSM or come on. See something, say something for why I am. Obi entuma nkahwe Abua Taylor and see that this stupid bitch is now also adding a job. Hey, e kroni na yerbo wasi hu bibia baka kwasia adane yama MPP funantina so na ye hu bibia yakokan mukasem so betimi aye. And if we have a vice president who is the first female vice president of this country, and she can't even hear when 16 children, male and female, they die. They only went for church activities to sing to the glory of God. These children were not vagabonds. They were not coming from the club. They were not coming from a pub. They didn't go to have threesomes. They were not in the ghettos. They went to sing for God and met with their death because of the stupid roads we have. But the vice president never heard of it. Not even till the time these unfortunate souls were buried inhumanely. Mass burial, such nonsense. But Kevin Taylor, that was very okay for you because you are used to Holocaust. Oh yes, your wife is one such twerp. Schwartz. Yeah, she's an ass wipe. It hurts me that Hitler didn't get her ancestors. It hurts me. In Kauda Hitler, on your no show one. Kwasia. She wants us, that bitch wife of yours, she will want us to uphold her stupid feeling when it comes to Holocaust. But your stupid ass vice president, she doesn't give a fuck when 16 children die because of the bad roads in Ghana. Abuaneye. Slave. You are a befitting slave for you to be licking the ass of such a twerp. Holocaust survivor. Enye guzibi. Abua. Amake Abebrese onya oden. Amake Abebrese onya oden. Onya oden. Otro grant, is it a crime? Why don't you write some? Because who brought phone can? Kwasiakwa. Ejimpi de mi wabaya oden. Say. Also want say. Up until the interview, such low class replies. She thought she was clapping back. She was exhibiting her ignorance and why she's there not on merit. How can anybody with such low IQ be employed as an aide to a country's vice president?
The first time Ghanaian vice president, Emma mass barrier, a coso, a woboku. Till second CNC, Emma mass barrier coso, Gentishi. Maybe I know what can some way. Vice president office, as a mother. SND, Abebrese, Mammy, break. No, Yabote, Mammy. Ama, maybe so was say. Naka be best say, and I seem to be Basenka. Abena, be Sababa, set woman number. Naka be says, Obi, I let him. Abena, you know, you my own. Ena, Minya Yanka. Masuo baby, I knew baby. Asumi me no pena me wo. Abena, what dream say your mammy tia same way and think about nan can't go on saying.
One simple.
Oh, me abena what did you come musa mammy ya mammy yin na me no you ya mammy ata same way and go kasai. It is time I want to see a chunk I won't train someone kasa and think I want to prompt ya abena kenye and war me would you
Kwasia Taylor. Did you think that maybe it is possible that Amake Abebrese, she doesn't watch like the other things you were expecting her to talk about? She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't know the lady from Adam. If a vice president and her aide both didn't hear that Ghana's roads had killed 16 children from church because of bad roads. If the sitting vice president, female for that matter, and her aide, another female, Bodomo Messiafuebian bitches, if that was not of any fucking concern, and then yabua. Oswansi, Amake Abebrese, no, she has to be well. Amake Abebrese, what is her position in Ghana? Huh? What the fuck is her position? Is she your vice president? Is she minister of gender? Is she the presidential staff? Or Abebrese, that you have a problem that she's talking, she's giving commentary on something and not the other? Kwasia, it is your vice president's duty to know everything happening to every child in this country. She claimed she was a mother. She claimed she was coming for the women and children. What happened? 16 died on her watch. Not only did she not do it, she didn't even hear it. And when she heard it, the reply came with arrogance, impudence, with the thickness of a cauldron. Kwasia, you can feel the texture of this girl's arrogance. On your biasu, nimpa basa bi. Oh yeah, there. Sorry. Why that sorry? Damusoko Petu Prat. Shankwasia Samorka. Kevin Kwasia Taylor. What the fuck did you have to say about that? Nothing.
Mejidi said, "Bakwa me bisa concerning Kevin Taylor say wa beda mfie vice president in the fie no tinia dey. Sani dey what say yes. So and I will be surprised.
Good. Kwasia Taylor, ama abuai, dama Petu Prati. She came to your defense, say, he won't know. The host sensibly asked her, Kevin Taylor, Samna Nankro Castle by or vice president Fienidia, what you say, fin. But one see the nimpa 16 week, Kwasia abuanu su swanchi krobwan. Jiso kahon. Kwa buasika bisa wo story yendru Kevin ikori a ine se 14 no mfa hen ho o chede ehwi ni sha sa kire wo wa rom wonsa war Kwasia, this bitch also say awu spoon Kwasia some not see responding na the 16 children that died on one say na Jane Swan say abua Abebrese no, she has to be 365 with Ghana's stupidity. What the fuck does she need to do that for? Abua. Abebrese, Otsna America. You think she should wake up every morning and be listening to all the nonsense going on in Ghana for what? For what? Petu Prat tina krom ha. Also no Petu Prat wan siwo baby ada. Otsi den Crawford kada aba ma abugbo enufu ono otsi de what's in there aba ma wa mo security ono otsi you that was too important kwasiafo defending you became national abua. The vice president's aide was defending a twerp like you because Ken no they helped you win. And that's the same thing Ken is doing. You people think Ken has only given something to Ken. No. Ken or Cobwa and DC for Mawari what did flag bearer no man no crapo dia what on the match in second round. He will do things to lose. Just so that he would get his card from NDC. Moon realize it, Solid TV, so yeah, Mobo. Nobody fucking called you. You are here. What the fuck do you want on my page? Hey. Shaibula Sisi. Who should shed the air how be afro? Count your cocoa. Count. Oh, Gina. Or a Jabez. Shaibula Sisi, I am muting you. Stand at the back with your wooden glasses. Swine. Munni enyansadi biaye mo. Munni ni papa pe biapo to go and watch a Jimifo. Muntie Kevin Taylor. O see auntie asiesa amake Abebrese. She's talking about Awenga. He doesn't understand why Amake Abebrese is talking about Awenga. Osi Amake Abebrese onje Awenga na semka because sana Trump sotie. Kwasia ubetumi atina Trump krom no aka kwasia sem about Trump and then you think what bodamo. Hey Kevin, so one chiwa one chobia so ha. Or a stupid ass country that will have a vice president who is a female talk, the most be abua Is it a crime for Amake Abebrese to not know everything going on in Ghana? Is it a crime? Is it a felony? Kwasia, a whole vice president and her aide, they claim they didn't hear that 16 children had passed on because of your stupid roads. Neither did they hear that they were buried mass burial like dead animals. Kwasia, that was okay. Look at the arrogance with which this bitch was spewing her nonsense. That's okay for you. Abua. But Odru Abua Bida Wodono, they heard Emma, she came to respond. And there is no crime in there. What the fuck do you want Amake Abebrese to do? If you don't shut up there, Emma, Kasia, slave, in Dembri, whereas Kratenti, I a slave. Abua. Listen to the bitch again.
The first time I can any vice president, and you are mass barrier, a coso owoku. Till second CNC, and you are mass barrier coso, Yentishe. Maybe I know what can say with vice president office as a mother. SND, no, Nyabote, mammy. Ama, maybe so was say, Naka be best say, and not say to be Basenka. Maybe Sababa say, woman, Namday, Naka be see, Obi, I let me. Abana, you know, you my own. Ena, Minyanka. Masuo baby, I mean, you baby.
Rude. She's rude though.
Me would debrief, but Majidi said, maybe so concerning Kevin Taylor, so I bet them vice president if you not in here. Sunday, they would say yes. So, and I will be surprised. So, Kasako is here, see, Yabomi, new radio station, TV station, and radio, my radio, the whole day. So, I'm not putting on social media.
Listen to the stupidity. Vice President's aide plainly saying the whole day yesterday she didn't listen to news. Vice President's office, they don't even listen to Ghana news. They don't even listen to Ghana news. Bankwa siafuse Shaibu Lasisi na buabi de ken. They went round doing no can no vote. Bring these idiots in rather one and check. You thought you were doing that so that what? Can we even become an assemblyman in this country again? Never. The only thing left for him to become is women's organizer. And now when a Methodist in Meku for one president. Women's fellowship, Ken. Other way in women's fellowship, one president. Since he loves talking about women. Why in women's fellowship? Methodist in Meku. Cause Uncle to John Wesley was Sharon. Uncle to her. Listen to this bitch. Kevin, you didn't have a problem with this Ama. You didn't. Ama Petu. Onenyano Hasenbia Petu Prat. Are you okay, mom? Kwasi Amake Abebrese not in America. You are expecting her to know every stupidity going on in Ghana because what? She didn't listen to radio the whole day. She was not even on social media. So one whole day, 24 hours, our vice president didn't give a fuck about the country. She didn't know what was going on. Even her aide was taking a vacation. Sanka siafowe ena no can no vote for ne mwana moka kenono. Moko fabrai mo ye siafo la sisi. We are wow. Sa woka wo papa talk bele no ho. Mamu decide. Na la sisi, have you called Professor Wagon? Call him. Ask him if I am lying. And tell Obaya to continue the videos when I am finished. Yesterday, she didn't report after work. That was very insolent. For that, I have 2 hours of insult for her. Today, Today is Thursday. I have to give her special. Today I have special for her. I have audios that I'm going to be playing. Let me finish these two fools. I'm left with 10 minutes, gracious minutes of insult. So stay tuned. Buckle up. Yentie Petu Busufo. Petu Prat. Yanko. Kwasiatele woti wana wo twense amake Abebrese onye wunni ne wo sie no nka wotumi sore ye na wo prompte abrewa tudi abrewa no e prompt na nka oboboa kwasiampeni odwan biba yen Ghana fo na yen sore na yen sen nka prompt abrewa no sa ribofun no wo robotin yen ko prompting don be henden Mamina we clone na ebesi one. What's the uncle prompting? I have shara matching set an alarm so that I can prompt the kwasiafo you people have put in positions. Mwah. This is not shameful for Kwasiabise Marie. Kwasiabise Marie. This woman, Osi want to say 16 children were killed. Kwasiabise Marie. We nya someone can bua. Kwasiama ke Abebrese, she should have had a problem when Abuabisa who Kevin Taylor, you picked on Rebecca Kufado over Okoshini Kromfo Base, Sewa Bruni. Gana na basai I den tumpano. Kwasia obesi when you on why the helicopter. Sewa Bruni, or Baninse being the submarine, or boy de bonso. Kwasia oh, the lovely Evelyn Sewa Bruni. Kwasia o Jane Sewa Bruni. Yarba Shanama. Amake Abebrese on mom no rutu. Kwasia.
But Majidi said, Bakwa Bisa concerning Kevin Taylor, so Abedam Fee, Vice President in the Fee not in the Sunday, I would say yes. So, and I'll be surprised. So, Kasako and see. Yabomini radio station, TV station, and radio, my radio the whole day. Even on social media since last week. Oh, Sister Monte. Yes, sir. Vice Ante, also one thing about money. Show me bounty, what's in us, young Cassa. Media my son, be so many, sir. My head, meaning the and I make sure say, that time now would it see and now would it how would they train a dear castle, how prompt and get a wine. And only a friend resets in this country. So you know, I say, Ghana, and Kuya Mayina. And Kuya may be more. You know, a couple of Bonima Yina, a couple of Mayina. Oka to for them, that's why the Piana say NDC. Then she said, yeah, back when I never have got into no. Yeah, for some personal responsibilities are mine or my bona ye pun. And then I make come about, connectedness. Edit the feeling of owning or mine, which is what I started by saying, look how you're missing Bibia. See a bit, see, Edia. I'm a mona, and yet be moody, and yet be money. We all have a responsibility to do it right. Get it right. Yeah, so.
Oh, see, Nana Jeno want it, and a big deal. Yeah, Timemu Funo say, yen say, yes, your responsibility say BBC or no, see or Babeshe so into Yama MPP phone call. Emma can back at your mom, your quasia for moody trino. Or see a yemuya said it. Say, bet you me avoca, Kevin Taylor. Member Kakosia Sembia by Amaki Abebrese or any woman or any human being senselessly. I am already on to you. Well, you can add to my plate. My content is few. What else did I want to discuss? What else did I want to discuss? Muntia Abuawe.
I was struggling for my wire. Your back could for what to say, I sang to her, what to send me a meet now. Why, I dear. Now, when we are to one, you know, hey, mammy,
Akosua bempoma beyifo na oni odobroni kono. Akosua bempoma beyifo na wekogina kwasia legal wives for two ni se wa na ono owo broni se na oye bon one po kan wa Jesus. Kwasia yo gina petui asin petu indem petu. This morning is for the owls of Ghana. Yenya petu prat na yenya petu ya hwe petu ya kwasia ba we na o se ken ni home wrecker ni husband snatcher yire no kwasia we se oyekutu se bam the same kwasia yi she is supporting akosua bempoma beyifo se onkonkokuma akosua sewa kwasia we ohun se aboa na odi nechi no o tete Stella mu ye nkwasiafo obaya wo ho time anope me ma wo remembrance of my voice wo ho ye nkon na nyim nyansa nya kwasia na ya nka you are supporting akosua bempoma and akosua se wo na ne twe akosua sewa is the same as Stella aboa nenchi besia achir abaza no ma ejim demi abaya abaza no ma we ya aboa demi ye oya abaza kwasia hwehwanyim ayeye wo papa minyo merbe showa ama kwasia akosua bempoma orukwan ma akosua sewa esi wa ya az wona ne twe kwasia akosua sewa onenye ayi Stella wa bre sina akosua sewa wona ne twe ado elephant kwasia besia wenyim da ponko wenyim wa da ponko kwasia akosua bempoma ono wa ya de na wosina wa achien kwasia aboa stupid fool shaibula sisi moya mwa samo supporti mama no friend na akosua bempoma mo supporti bempoma se onkonkoye nkwasia asem tro odobroni mo odobroni ne aboa ba na wa ka ne slippers okro no hye ne wig okro ne slippers okro no na abehia oya abehia I don't have access to cars kwasia common car she doesn't have access, common pickup she doesn't have access. Oh we are in there one two manu kuna ba manu kuna ma wo yam wo papa tie kwasia we ogbo akosua bempoma abaso se we ogina ma ayi akosua se we na ono so ye Stella no kwasia aboanche won wiye fandiw tie no
akosua bempoma waya die oyo ba kukudufo otise ya santua otise mia mi gina ho ya waya die dodo na wonu ya ketwa no mi hunu maame adai yekumnantwie ba
kwasia Christy die ya na waya ma unti a motumani die sister la ho di nani sa mana na ma po no ye wudini kese wo mana na ma meka kire won so obi a wo se wati asori wo so wonya peace wo fie o wo tun bi sa me nkwasi asembi say na how do you know say Stella na she's okay wo ye moa mana na ma may your pulpit judge you are a liar, you are all a breed of vipers. Munye ni papa for mana nama. Where is ni papa? To ask me that stupidity told me what goes on in your thought process. Kwasia fokwa mo supporti akosua bempoma mesen maba go on supporting akosua bempoma odwan yai kraman ya akoshufu etutufo awoye ya ina abatela masan maba homba masan and mentu mamba on your force so after all the data is fucking mine.